Yo, what's going on, guys? This is JT here. Now, I know most of you guys know that I have been having battleground issues. Actually, let me go ahead and queue up right quick. So, if you don't know, let me go ahead and give you an update. Basically, when I first started playing this game, I became level 60, right? And then I realized all the things you could do. And I knew that this game was going to be an epic game, tons of fun. I've been a part of mobile gaming for a while. And I immediately knew that I wanted to well in this game, right? So within like the first 2 days of being one of the first players really to level 60, because I stayed up for 24 hours when the game got released, got to level 60, then figured out that most money, or the money you spent, really goes towards Elder Rifts, right? That's how you get the gems, that's how you level up your account if you are a pay-to-play player. That's basically what you do. You spend money, you run rifts, right? So right away, I started running rifts right at level 60, right? Leveled up, got 60, started running rifts. All right, so I was probably, if not the first, I was one of the top like 3 players to hit 3,000 resonance, right? I pretty much hit 3,000 resonance after like 2 days. 2 days time, really. Like after 2 days playing, I hit 3,000 resonance. My character was super beefed up. Well, then I started running the battlegrounds, right? Well, whenever I queue up for battlegrounds, I was so much ahead of the curve that I never lost, right? It was literally impossible for me to lose. I could go into a battleground, I could kill all 8 players in one whirlwind, basically, right? It was a joke, you know what I mean? Because I was queuing up with everybody and I couldn't lose, right? And so the first probably 2 weeks of battlegrounds, I only had 1 loss. So I would literally, my record was probably like 150-1 in the first 2 weeks of battlegrounds, right? Well, let's move forward for like the next 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. We're at where we are now, right? So then the next 2.5 weeks, I ended up still playing Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds, by the way, is my favorite part of the entire game, right? I absolutely love Battlegrounds. I play this game for PvP. Hopefully in the future they add more PvP modes to this game. In my opinion, if anybody from Blizzard ends up watching this video that is a developer, hopefully, or from NetEase, hopefully you guys listen to this because it would make the game not only massive, but be really good for the game. We need some type of party PvP, whether it's 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, some type of arena where you can group up with your friends, go into the arena, and once you get into the arena, it needs to be fair play all the way across the board. Whether you're free to play, heavy pay to play, whatever, you need to be able to queue up for this arena and have everybody have the same stats. That way it is fair play, and then have a leaderboard for that arena as well. Make it separate for the battlegrounds. Another thing we need as far as PvP is where war bands can queue up for battlegrounds, because that would be an insane amount of fun and people all over the different servers would have fun playing different war bands, right? It would be more of a communication type PvP instead of just queue up and you have random players that don't know the objectives and they're just kind of just run around trying to get kills with their heads cut off, right? Plus, there's not really much communication when you just randomly PvP, right? All right, so the issue I'm having right now is, remember, the first 2 weeks, I basically went 150 and let's just say 1 loss, right? So there were times where I'd get 75 wins, no losses, and then 75 wins, 1 loss. Well, then let's progress 2.5 weeks to where we are now in the game, and my record's somewhere around, I would say, anywhere in between 300 to 400 wins with only 3 losses in Battlegrounds, right? So 300 to 400 wins with 1 loss. So that basically means my matchmaking record by MMR is somewhere around like 98 to 99% win rate, right? Which is absolutely insane. All right, well, where I'm at now, you can see it says Immortal Trials right here, right? It's telling me to queue up for the Battlegrounds. So in order to start this quest, or in order to do this quest to become an immortal of my server, which, by the way, I am the guild leader of the guild that is the current immortals, right? Well, in order for me to actually gain the cape or gain the pieces to unlock the Rite of Exile, in order to gain the materials you need to become an immortal, you have to complete a battleground. All right, well, within the last 2 weeks, I think actually 2.5 weeks, I've queued for battlegrounds, I would say probably 200 times maybe, and I have waited out the 10 minutes every single time, right? I do it for 2 hours, 2 to 4 hours, at least every single day. I queue battlegrounds, and I cannot get in a battleground queue. What does that mean? That means my MMR is so high that I literally can't queue with anybody in the entire game. Now, it doesn't matter if it's somebody that spent as much money as me, or what, somebody that has the same amount of resonance, combat rating. None of that matters, right? The point is I can't get into a battlegrounds queue, and I'm pretty sure I'm the legit only player that this is a problem with, because at the time, like I said, when I started playing, I raised my MMR so high that nobody was able to catch up. So even players, some of the top players, I actually created a Discord chat with only players that have 5K plus resonance. So if you are a player that has 5,000 resonance or more, go ahead and hit me up on Discord, and I will invite you to the chat. And so what this chat is, it's for Wells only. And what's going to end up happening is we're going to try to all queue at the same time and basically have me queue with all the other Wells in the game. So currently right now we have 10 total Wells in the chat that all have 5,000 resonance. And so yeah, we're trying to work that out to maybe just basically get me into a battleground and then lose on purpose to try to drop my MMR, right? But if this doesn't work out, I need obviously Blizzard to do something before I can get into a battleground. Because even players, it doesn't matter the player's resonance or anything like that. There's multiple players with over 7,000 resonance that get battlegrounds all day long. I'm actually good friends with them, and they're in my current Discord chat, and we talk about it, right? So I tried today with having 6 players that have, each player has over $30,000, $40,000 invested in the game, was trying to queue, and all of them were getting queues except for me. So clearly I need my MMR reset. I need something done, because until then, I literally can't become the immortal on my server. Now, is being an immortal like a huge deal to me, or whatever this brings? Not really. I really don't care about the immortal aspect of it. I just want to get into the battlegrounds. Like, I need to be able to queue in the battlegrounds, because honestly, it's my favorite part of the entire game, right? And so, yeah, that's that. I want to get into the BGs, boys. Let your boy into the BGs. So yeah, that is why I wanted to make this video. Just let everybody aware of what's actually going on. I mean, those of you trolls who want to make fun of me in the comments, oh yeah, you spent about whatever, you can do that. That's fine. I'll laugh at those comments, and thanks for the views. I appreciate the support. Anyway, guys, if y'all have not checked out the Twitch channel, it is twitch.tv/JTisAllBusiness. I am live every single day, and I start up my stream around 2 p.m. Eastern. Feel free to stop by. We have an amazing community, and it is only growing. And I am on server Town Portal. It is East Coast. Anyway, guys, yeah, I mean, I guess I might as well let the video just basically sit at this point. That way, whoever watches can see. I mean, this has gone to 10 minutes every time for the last 200 times that I've queued, right? So it literally doesn't change. It doesn't matter who's queuing. I simply cannot get into a battleground, and now it's affecting me to where I can't actually become an immortal. So yeah, it's holding me back from doing these quests. So that is a big ol' feels bad, man. We definitely need some sort of new system for the PvP queuing. No doubt about that. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm good to go ahead and end the video here. I don't think that anybody needs to see this go another minute and a half. Anyway, guys, hope y'all have been enjoying the content. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit your boy with a sub. I make videos every single day for Diablo Immortal on YouTube as well. So yeah, I am out of here.